Hello and welcome to the latest dairy market update. As another Brexit deadline draws closer, we take a look at how leaving the European Union without a deal could impact the UK dairy sector. The UK is a net importer of dairy products. Over 90% of the UK dairy export volumes are sent to the EU, whilst almost all of the UK dairy imports are from the EU. Under a no deal, UK exports will be subject to tariffs for goods sent to the EU. Whilst the UK has proposed import tariffs, these rates are much lower than those imposed by the EU. As such, these differences will pose a number of challenges for the industry. UK dairy exports will face tariffs on the majority of dairy products exported into the EU. This will make UK product more expensive and in most cases uncompetitive on EU markets. Meanwhile, the UK has proposed import tariffs on butter and some cheeses, including cheddar. However, there are no proposed import tariffs on milk, cream, yoghurt, whey products or fresh mozzarella. Without an import tariff, mozzarella, cream and yoghurt will likely continue to be shipped into the UK. However, exports of these products are likely to be disrupted. In a no-deal scenario, UK cheddar would be subject to a €1,671 per tonne tariff on product exported into the EU. Meanwhile, the UK has proposed an import tariff of just €221 per tonne. Cheddar imports may be reduced due to the lower tariff rate, whereas exports are likely to be severely disrupted as they are unable to compete on the EU market. Initially, this is likely to lead to an accumulation of UK stocks and potentially significantly impact on the cash flow of any manufacturers who rely on exports. We estimate that around 850 million litres of raw milk produced in Northern Ireland is processed in the Republic. However, in a no-deal scenario, raw milk could be subject to a tariff if exported into the EU. At current exchange rates, the EU tariff would equate to around 19 pence per litre, so it would make the movement across the Irish border uneconomical. Therefore, this milk will either need to be processed in Northern Ireland, most likely into lower value products such as butter and milk powder. Alternatively, it will need to be shipped across to mainland Britain for processing, which would only add pressure on logistics and processing capacity. Whilst milk production tends to be at the seasonal low at the end of October, there's still not enough spare processing capacity in mainland Britain to manage the extra milk volume. Our latest Brexit modelling work suggests that dairy farm business incomes could be 22% lower under a no deal. To see how leaving the EU without a deal could impact your farming business, take a look at our Brexit impact calculator. And for more information on how leaving the EU without a deal could impact the UK dairy sector as a whole, please visit the Brexit section on our website.